Who did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect?
Welcome to the east side. We don't wait for doors of opportunity, we just wait on when we gotta kick them in. Decatur, Georgia, or a den of thieves. Hidden leaves just to feed the village. Hidden leaves make them feel like ninjas. Niggas always keep the metal tucked till you run up, get your face cut. Got your brukins on the back end. Know too many niggas trapped. They be stuck in genjutsu. They see the world from a different view. Shadow clones cause they silhouettes. Hard to point out when they robbing you. You never know what be inside of you. You never know who you be talking to. Till it's 2 a.m. on the east side. Black as shadows in the nighttime. They don't wait on nothing but the right time. He ain't come around the corner. Shots fired, that's a nigga down. Sad, but this is normal around this town. I've been crying for my niggas found. I've been praying for my niggas down. Always looking for some progress. Try a nigga, he gon' regress. Locked and loaded that nigga ready. Turn your brains into red spaghetti. I be looking for a guy here. Hopefully see that I'm trying here. Save my niggas cause they really lost. Tie down my niggas before you write them off.
They say, Vic, don't you move on that side, boy. Both the crime rate and junkies stay high, boy. Scary niggas, they ain't see my vision. Now they see it, they want them to convoy. Stop by the corner store, know that it's kissing. Then let them watch windows pump gas for a bag of chip shot with the water. But no, they got size, I don't need no patchouli. I just want water. Star bitch with my brothers like Pops and Earl. We gon' turn Keller Road right into a Melrose. I might turn Wesley Cat to a motherfucking church. They got them my people and teach them their worth. I don't need no appraiser, I'm knowing the worth of my property. They just sold out the cap, always a lot in the world, and I'm winning it all. Like construction on this side, I'm taking my time. Now it's 2 a.m. on the east side. Up as fuck, no I'm writing rhymes. Late night, not an early morning, like an alchemist. I'm turning into something. Shots fired, that's your nigga down. Sad, but it's normal around this town. Cause I'm calling, say you beat the charge. He can't wait to come back around. Other cousin Carly, I'm stout. Say he heard prices went back up. Confirm they gassed up. Told him chill, though, cause we next up. People be looking for God here. My job is to teach them look in themselves. Say my niggas cause they really lost. Spitting for the ones they breaking off.
Who did you expect?
Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the Super Bowl.
Niggas so thirsty, don't put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off for me. Still in this bitch getting bigger. They waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recruited your homies to be demon deacons. We got them attending your wake. Hey, how the gang got away from the bars, man, this shit like a prison escape. Everybody stepping, we're fucking, and everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear up my plate. When I show up, it's motion picture, blockbuster. The goat with the golden pen, the top toucher, the spot rusher. Spray this whole shit up, the crop duster. Not Russia, but apply pressure to your cranium. Codes automatic when aiming with the boy in the status of stadium.
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women when they start debating about who the GOAT. I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had been from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
She had seen me first to room, the universe was alive. She looked me dead into my eyes, she knew that I was alive. I don't say much cause my vibe says it all. I don't say much cause my vibe says it all. I don't say much cause my vibe says it all. I can't lie, no.
She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. Yeah, I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. Yeah. She like the vibe and see the aura switch up. I walk into the room and it's so bright now. Plant a seed and go and watch it grow. Water it and treat it what it's worth now. Pops told me I need to have some confidence. Always been a soldier, not a hoe now. Dance around how you really feel. It's a kickback, not a hold down.
Kick back, relax, you know, that's how we vibe. So I got patience for things that ain't worth people's time. Miley Cyrus, happy aura like white diamonds. I put my light in the shadow realm because I'm shining. Blind and these demons call that an eye for an eye. Cause you thought you had me cornered, but I got perfect alignment. Yellow hair, gold stone, purple in my ice cream cone. Red rose what I be on when it's my mother zone. How you feel? Blues make you chill. How you feel? Red velvet make you heal. How you feel? Green get you bills. Back on chill like 4 flats on them wheels, tryna make it to them Beverly's west side of them hills. Well, catch me riding, cause we about to go and slide. And you think I'm classy, cause first rate is what we be flying in. That's just how we vibe, man, we vibing.
She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. Yeah, I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. She love the way I'm vibing. Yeah.
Even with COVID, I plan on staying on my purpose. Can't be detracted from my path. I'm married to the game, whether through sickness or in health. Till death do us part. I keep my head high, my eyes dry, money in my pocket. Keep my eyes on the prize, laser focused on my purpose. Yeah, I know I had a time lapse. Dropped the tape some months ago. Questions about where I've been. People say they seeing ghosts. Always with the such and such. Talking to y'all so-and-sos. I pop out in a phantom for you. Show some signs of money growth. Used to see me in a hoodie. Still in a hoodie, bro. I would wear a suit, but my hoodie hide my toolie better. Move with extra caution on the comeback so my come up better. Learn how to invest in check. 50 shares in family business. Learn to build my last name. My family need a legacy. Pops held the fort down. That's the man I'm trying to be. Keep it on 100, baby. Don't you try to lie to me. It take more than your good looks. I'm rising high society. She want the status and the money. It's all part of propriety. She get accustomed to a lifestyle and nameless ideology. This hasn't happened yet, but I know where I'm going. I know I'll be successful. I don't have much of an option. I gotta get there. This is the greatest comeback since Billie Jean King. It's the battle of the best, but everybody average to me. I can get a late start, quarantine and lose my mind, and I still find a way to outshine and outrhyme you niggas. I don't understand you niggas, always walking around like you got big nuts to itch, but you be fudging the figures. I guess it figures. Bravado only get you so far until real life start to show you who you really are. I hope you had fun in daddy's clothes when daddy was gone, but now daddy back in town so you can go and get gone. Go outside with the other kids where you belong before you get smacked up inside of my home.
What did you expect?
Why that girl on her phone, G? Never paid attention to the room or the homie. She just missed another opportunity, And I know that she lonely with no company, She so busy reading text, she ain't even read the room, yeah. Always sending texts like I just want myself a little boo, yeah. I think I just went stupid, hit by Cupid. The arrow hit my heart, I hope she noticed, gotta read the room, yeah.
Learn to read the room, I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room. Trying to talk to you was honestly so fucking strange. Trying to find a way that drove my brain to be deranged. I would've never thought I'd have this kind of issue. I couldn't connect with you inside of the same room. I know you feel me, at least I think you do. It's hard to tell, I cannot read the room. You seem to be unfazed, that's what you supposed to do. You seem so confused, baby, why won't you learn to read the room? I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room.
I'll show you how to read the room, baby. Say you faded off that drink, I hit the road and soon, baby. Project nigga section 8, I never had a spoon, baby. She says it's rated, this movie coming soon, baby. No, I ain't worried about your boyfriend, he ain't like that. See me, it's on sight about that pussy, he gon' fight back. He gon' risk his life, I beat him up like go down my path. But your bitch want me, so it ain't my fault that you tried that. Oh yeah.
Learn to read the room, I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room.
Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Boy, I ain't playing no games. No, boy, I ain't playing no games. Yeah, don't nobody know about the late night, early mornings with no sleep. Don't nobody know about the low time we ain't really had nothing to eat. Don't nobody know about the time we had to ride around without tank on E. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know about the grind that it took. Don't nobody know how many times we put ourselves out there and got overlooked. Don't nobody know our pockets was low. Don't nobody know they think what they know. Don't nobody got love for a man, especially when a man hitting it low. Everybody got words of wisdom. Who putting in the work though? Everybody wanna get a trophy, but you ain't make it to the ship though. Better stick to your sailboat. I know you love to ride the wave. I see you really love to follow. Shouldn't say this over here though. Whoa, everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get played. 2K, pat me the pressure, I handle the rock. Stay on the ground till I shoot to the top. Harder than lava, I fired the op. Stay back and shoot, my heart is just hard. I don't miss nothing, my shot can't get blocked. Bust in my face like I'm Curry on God. My mentality win at all costs. Snakes in that grass, had to cut a few off. Keep my head low, my focus is pivotal. Confidence is key, don't let haters get to you. Critics always wanna say something negative. I can't mind them, I know that I'm better than them. I just know I gotta grind for my team. Take the title on me, be MVP. Once I do, I'ma show on the king. Finger to the left, so quiet my demons. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get.
Welcome. It is Thursday night, and it is time to do you. It is time to start the show. All right. Before we get into the show, we must take care of the housekeeping. We must acknowledge because we must have some level of manners. It's important, I think. Okay. Sponsor of the last show was none other than the new undisputed Asylum King himself, Mr. Sharon Brace. So shouts out to Sharon. I appreciate you for supporting the show. And I'm glad you took over the role as the leader of the asylum. Okay. I didn't want to let it go, but you do it so much better than me. It warms my heart to know that the people are safe with the Braces. All right. Now, let us get into the show. All right. What we got on the agenda today. I don't know if the rumors are true, but we're going to dive in. Chaotic Clubhouse, what up? We're going to dive into it, no doubt. All right. So I seen a young brother. I seen a young brother. And he was discussing his journey on to his first 100K. And I think that is extremely invaluable to get as many different perspectives on the way in which people go about their journey to building wealth. Okay, so I want to start the show off with something simple like that, and then we're gonna get into the saga continues with this. What do they call it? What do they call viral process of Tom Brady's in his divorce and what's going on there? Because I think it's important to point out some of the things that we see what's going on and to have the right conversation. Okay, but before we do that, I did want to play a nice clip of a video that I saw on the IG. I was IG scrolling. Hey, Love C. And I saw a really nice video that I thought I would share with everybody because I think that it brought a nice range of different people from all around the Americas. Okay, so we're gonna start there because we want to start off on a good note on a Thursday. Okay, it's very important. Hey, Kazi, it's very important that we do these things to maintain some level of consistency. All right. And I saw a clip about 50 Cent talking about $1 billion. I said, 50 Cent got $1 billion? Man, he running these numbers up. Man, 50 Cent is running these numbers up. All right. So let's start it off. We ain't gonna waste no time. But before we start, make sure you guys have some water. Okay. I've been switching water bottles like crazy because every water bottle keep getting recalled. So, you know, this is actually my favorite water bottle because it's like it's really compact. It's not really that big. It's really small. If you see, it's really small. And I can just take it with me everywhere just to make sure I have some water on the go. E-Dub, what up? So that's what we do. All right. Now, let us get into the show. A lot is going on. This is not the keep you updated with the YouTube streets. That's not my job. All right. Y'all supposed to keep me updated what's going on in these YouTube streets. But I'm afraid y'all might get me in trouble, make me collateral damage. All right. Because a lot of nonsense been going on, I'm sure. Because if I've been gone for 2-3 days, I know I'm going to come back to some nonsense. Let's just be honest. So I'm going to steer very clear of that. All right. Here we go. All right. So, hey, see through you. No, look, Chaotic Clubhouse. No, it's just I got a bunch of different water bottles. I ain't going to lie. I do. I don't lie to y'all when I say I drink water. As a matter of fact, it's documented. People can mess around and find every single episode I've done. There's been water on every single episode. So I'm just staying consistent and being the truth at what we do here. All right. So I want to inspire people to drink water. That is probably the easiest thing. You ain't even got to be rich to do that. So everybody, make sure you're getting water in your system. I've been putting lemon in my water lately. So like, I think I'm going to do Mondays and Fridays because I can't have too much lemon water. So on Mondays, I start the week off with some lemon water. It has some really good benefits. And then I end the week off with some lemon water. But I can't have it every single day because I like regular water. Oh, that tastes so good. Okay. It tastes so good. Now let's get into the show. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to start here with the lovely lady in the green dress. The lovely lady. This first lady is Miss California USA. I just want you guys to know that. Okay. She is Miss California US of A. Okay. I've never actually been to one of these beauty pageants, but how do I get to one? Somebody Google that for me. How do we go to a beauty pageant? I don't know how to get to one of those. I've never thought about it. I never thought about it. Love, see, I said we can discuss it, okay? Because I'm willing to make concessions for you and you only, okay? But I got to switch it up, all right? I got to take, because I can't just drink lemon by itself. It got to be mixed with some food. I have to put some in my water when I'm, my throat's sore or something like I'm feeling under the weather. I get some honey and some lemon. So I try to incorporate as much stuff as I can in my diet to take better care of myself, okay? Somebody time out Joshua Jones because he feels a need to flood our chat with nonsense speaking about some coffee. We don't speak about no coffee over here. We don't drink no coffee over here. This is a coffee-free zone, all right? We don't have none, ain't never seen none, don't know which colors they come in. We don't drink no coffee around here, okay? I don't know why you can't behave yourself. I don't know why they can't behave yourself, okay? He said may require training courses, paying wardrobe, makeup, nails, never married, no kids, requirements. I'm just saying as far as being in the audience, watching them say, I want to change the world. They be giving those speeches and stuff like that. I just never know where one existed. It's never been an event in the city. And, San Francisco is a pretty famous city. I ain't going to lie to you. It's a famous city. I ain't saying it's the greatest city, although some people believe so. But I would think some pageants been held here, but I ain't never seen a sign. I ain't never seen no invites. I ain't never talked to nobody that's actually going to those events. And there are some pretty wealthy, successful people in the Bay Area, okay? I ain't one of them, but I run into those people from time to time. Oh, actually, I found out something. Oh, I did find out something from one of the clients. I can't tell y'all because I don't want to be messy, all right? I don't want to be messy. But I did find out something from one of my clients that I was shocked to hear. I ain't going to lie. I would tell y'all, but I'm afraid to. I would tell y'all, but I'm afraid to. I don't want to, mess with the wasp nest or whatever they call it. I'm afraid to get into it. But a little something was told to me, and I was, politics, right? Politics. All right, now let's get into the lovely ladies. This is Miss California USA.
She'll dress with a wispy lash. She'll dress with a wispy lash. 2-piece pair of Vuitton. 2-piece pair of Vuitton.
Miss Florida.
Black pumps with a little less.
That's Miss Minnesota.
All lace with a real beat face.
Miss Delaware.
All lace with a real beat face. Long bang in a little blue dress. Long bang.
Miss Alaska. Okay.
Jumpsuits and a little gold hoops.
Miss Colorado. That's Miss Colorado. Okay.
Green dress and a bronzy heel.
Green dress and a bronzy heel.
That's Miss Ohio.
Tan dress and a West Point ring. Tan dress and a West Point ring.
That's Miss Chicago, Michigan, I think.
White dress and a little clear heel. White dress and a little clear heel.
Miss Kentucky.
Spray tan and sticky boots. Spray tan and sticky boots.
That's Miss New York. Is that it?
Okay, high bun and a cute summer heel. High bun and a cute summer heel.
Hey, that's Miss Pennsylvania. Okay. Now, I'm just going to tell y'all, I am a big fan of happy women. I love to see women smiling, being happy, dressing nice, enjoying their lives, little stuff like this. This is good. We love. Now, I guess these women technically aren't competing because they're from all different states. So shout out to them. Shout out to the lovely ladies. They definitely conducted themselves the right way, Chaotic Clubhouse. They did. They conducted themselves the right way. Okay. We love to see that type of conduct. Okay. It's important. And shout out to the lovely See Through You. She sent a $10 super sticker for the support of the show. Always holding us down. Appreciate you. But I love to start show. If you guys got videos like that where there are happy women, kind women, women that are excited living their life, we want to make sure we highlight those. Now, it just so happened these women have been considered pageant winners in their respective areas. But hey, if that's what it takes for you to be happy, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Now, what other video I had queued up here? Oh yeah, I did want to talk about this before we even get into no, I don't care about that. Before we even get into because I think I'm gonna start with the 100,000 video and then we'll get into the Tom Brady. 50 Cent said he's not in a rush to become a billionaire. Now I ain't gonna lie. Why don't you want to hurry up and become that billionaire, 50 Cent? I know why. You saw what they did to Kanye. You saw what they did to Ye, and you was like, I ain't in no rush to get $1 billion. I ain't mad at you. I'm
not sure I'm in a hurry to reach that because I've reached a point where I don't have anything that I want that I don't have. You know, so I don't know what the rush is to get to that point is. You see what I'm saying? Like when you already look, I bought every car that I wanted to 2 or 3 times. Bought them, put them back. The newer versions came, put them back. The newer versions came. You know what I mean? And that's just the success from 03, and it habits within lifestyle. You know, if you're earning a decent amount of money, if you don't spend it, they're just going to take it. When I said they, I'm in the IRS. If there was a person that you could point to, you go, well, why did you change your mind and decide you want 58% of all my money? Like, what is going on? Like, and it even will make you adjust where you decide to lay your head. Common sense would say if you don't need the things that are right there, they're going to change where high net worth people are staying. They'll move to territories that are more fit for their life and stability of them continuing to function on the level they're on instead of staying in a place that is not offering you anything better or anything bigger as it increases.
50 Cent has got to be one of my favorite people. His growth is just insane. His growth, his maturation, how he always on point. Y'all never catch 50 slipping. Y'all never, ever catch 50 Cent slipping, ever. He's one of my favorite people because he made the transition from his circumstance to being one of the best young, smart business minds that we have. And I love to just watch him from a distance. Just slowly putting together a masterful life. If you really look at it, his life is going to be it's going to be documented a certain way, and it's going to be so nice to really see him really excel, because most people, they had a early success and then they fade. Most people fade. He just been so consistent studying of the game, and we can actually say he is a good representation of the community. And so when you listen to 50, you get some game from him every time. He share a lot of the rooms that he gets to go inside of, and he talks about how the dynamics are different. So I just love to listen to all his game. So shout out to 50, man. 50 is one of the great business minds that we have. My favorite, I can't even say I have a favorite, but I do have somebody that I really admire in the business world that does not get talked about enough. But 50 Cent is definitely one of those people. And he just seems so humble too. Like it's crazy that, his personality just gravitates towards all of us. Like, we just love 50. We can't even hate. Even if we don't like his music, we like his music kind of fell off, but he's still dope, and he could do a hit song every blue moon. it just shows you that there are some people that don't have a ceiling, and he just keeps crushing through the ceiling. You know how in Dragon Ball Z they power up, he just power up, and then he just pushes through that ceiling, and he does something else amazing. So when we have positive things like this, it's really, really dope to see. And dang, I had another video I was going to talk about him on, but I cannot remember. Okay, but they will come back to me. Sharon Bracey's in the building, says Southside, we outside. Pound SBG. So wait. Now you represent the South Side. Now you want to represent the South. Last time we talked to you, you said, "Nah, man, I'm a mature man. I wear suits and stuff. I don't get into that kind of stuff." But now 50 Cent made it look cool, and now you want to be a representative. Now you want to be a representative with him. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on here. I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at it, because that's a New York thing to do. Try to steal some credit while we giving credit to somebody else. That is very much a New York thing to do. These New Yorkers, they never learn. I'm sorry. Like I only like 4 New Yorkers. I ain't gonna lie, 4 of them. I like 4 New Yorkers. I can't even hold y'all. It's 4 of them that I like. And I ain't gonna say their name because I might leave somebody out, and I need to make sure I have a slot for them for my favorite New Yorkers, right? So shout out to 50. Let me see. I think I had one more video that I wanted to cover. I'm not touching that video. That video crazy. Yeah. No, so I want to get into this video so we can jump into the Tom Brady, and then I might have to see what's going on with that, because I got a lot of words about that. Okay, but first, before we do that, because 50 said he ain't in a rush to get $1 billion, you got to start with 100,000 first, okay? And so we keep finding, I don't know why these young brothers keep finding my page, but they keep popping up, okay? And this young brother did a video on how he touched 100K by staying down and not trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay? Now, don't judge him. Just listen to the story, because I know y'all super judgmental people. I know y'all are. Don't judge him.
Think about all that money you had and came up on. Think about everything you spent it on. After getting all that money and spending all that money on everything that you wanted, was it worth it? Go through the process, bro. Touch your first 20,000, touch your first 30,000, and enjoy it, bro. Sit on it for a little bit, count it up a few times. You feel me? When I made my first 100, man, I used to sit and fantasize over my money, bro. It was weird. You feel me?
Go down.
Oh, that smile on his face?
Because there's no way that.
Did y'all see that smile on his face when I made my first? First of all, them gold teeth is real. I don't care what none of y'all say. Them gold teeth is real. He spent some of his 100 to get those. He did it.
Everybody done went through their life broke, and oh man, I was piss poor broke, man, and this and that. Nah, bro. It was a point in time in your life where you had a good paying job. You was making good money. It was a point in your life where your dog might have done put you on a plate and you had a few couple racks in your pocket. It might have been a time where you might even came up on a play, right? Think about all that money you had and came up on. Think about everything you spent it on. Because in the moment, everything was free. You had everything you wanted, bought the new everything, you bought the new clothes, you bought the new drip. You and your dog went to go pop bottles at the club. Y'all had the best of the best weed. Ask yourself this, right? After getting all that money and spending all that money on everything that you wanted, was it worth it? Shit, I don't know, kid. I don't know why it wasn't worth it. Because you having the money right now would have been a way better feeling. If you knew you wasn't going to say it was worth it after buying all that shit, would you just would have kept the money and still look broke? You ain't have no chains on. You ain't have nothing. Would you still would have kept the money and still look the way you looked before you got it? Sometimes, bro, you did all that to keep up when it wasn't even worth it. That's why, man, you can't never rush the process or rush any of that shit, because that same nigga you was looking at had all the jewelry, had all that foy shit, and probably ran it up enough for a longer time than you, that he have all that plus cash, plus investments. One whole time you touch your little 100 racks and you try to skip the process. You try to look like the nigga who been doing this for 10 years, 20 years overnight. You accomplished it. You end up looking like him. Y'all both look the same now. But now you back at square one, bruh. for the next time y'all boys do come across that period in your life where y'all do touch all that money, and it's gonna happen again. This not something that's just gonna happen one time. It's gonna happen again. I just want you to think about this video. Damn, bruh. If I ain't have kid to tell me this, who would have told me this? That's why I make the Patreon. Having money is a feeling. You could be the bummy ass nigga, bruh, and the fact that you know you have.
You know, listening to him just tells you that don't matter how well spoken you are, don't matter if you wear a suit and tie, it's a formula. It's a formula. It's a discipline. It's a mindset shift. You know, it doesn't require any certain high level of intellect or things like that. It just like put your head down, right? Because I'm gonna just tell you, if he came in to a business meeting and was talking like that, I don't think he'd get the funding. I don't think he'd get the funding. However, that don't mean that he's not smart. It doesn't mean that he hasn't figured out a formula for his lifestyle. It's just that presentation still matters, my friend. But when you the point is, when you get in your own money, you can talk, dress, and look how you want to look. When you start getting some FU money, it changes the whole game. It changes the very much whole game. You don't have to deal with that nonsense that you probably had to deal with when you really needed that check. That's just the truth. You don't have to deal with that nonsense that you probably had to deal with when you really needed that check. Can we just be honest? If we're going to be honest, we're going to be honest, all right? Y'all not going to drive me crazy today. Now, I like it. It's actually a very simple process. Time, grind, and foregoing desires, basically, right? And so basically what he's saying is all he did was he kept his lifestyle the same. So he's saying it in a way, I don't know where he's from, but he from some projects because he cursed up a storm. But it's just so many different ways people making money these days. So many different ways people get into the process. I think this is the biggest issue that I've seen, right? Most people compare somebody's 10-year journey to their 2-year journey, to where they like, man, this person getting to it. It's like, bro, they're 10 years older than you, 15 years older than you, and you feel like you lost. Because the formula really is be quiet and get your stack your money, mind your business. So then when you step out, you can really step out. The problem is the young folks look for somebody that's getting it done instead of somebody that's in progress, right? Because the real people that we should be following is people in progress, because their journey is much more realistic to what our journey would be. But we don't trust nobody unless they official, unless they 100% have accomplished something that we're desiring, not in progress. So that person that's usually accomplished and done is usually 15 years older, you, etc., and you judging your current circumstance by their 15-year advantage. And that's what I notice happens with a lot of people. So that's what he was describing, how people are getting thrown off by those things. So the journey don't stop. Keep grinding, keep chasing. And eventually, now one thing I do disagree with is that it ain't no guarantee you're going to touch another 100. That's the one thing I do disagree with. If you get to 100 and you blow 100, I don't think that it's a guarantee that you're going to get another 100. You're going to get another chance. How many of us know people that's been living their whole life and never got to 10? Can we just be honest? Like, dang, they ain't never got 10. They had 4. Heck, they even had 6 when them taxes came in, but they never even got to 10. So it's people that's living their whole extended life that has been living with these means for an extended period. And even if they hit once, they never made it back up again. So in this game, you can definitely do well for a moment, but most people don't sustain. And so what I think is the biggest separation is the consistency, right? So everybody can ball out for a year or two, but how you look that 5-year, that 10-year, that 15-year, that 20-year, how that 20-year reunion in high school looking, how them Facebook pictures looking. When you be like, yo, she used to be what back in school? Now, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I used to be into this one person 20 years later. The consistency is how you win the overall game of life. Some people want to hit a home run in the first inning. Me personally, I want a single base every single at bat. Every time I'm at bat, I'm trying to get a single base. That's it. The goal is to build your net worth year over year over year. So when you're looking at your net worth year over year, so 2020, it was this. I don't care if it's $10 more. The goal is to always progress and push your net worth higher. Okay, so that is the goal for early show. Now, let's get into the real thick of things of the show, okay? Because y'all not going to stress me out today. Misa Tom Brady and his divorce saga continues as he's been in the news once again. And I think this is very important to speak about what is going on because there are a lot of people in thoughts, okay? So let me just remind y'all of what's been going on with Mr. Tom Brady, okay? This here in video is Misa Tom Brady, okay? He is a, 7-8 time Super Bowl winning quarterback. Very, very successful in his own right. Regarded as the greatest quarterback player of all time. And he's finishing up a divorce with his supermodel ex-wife. I'm going to say ex, I'm assuming it's almost in the books. Gisele Bündchen. I don't even know how to say her name, right? And so that's what it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
He has managed to navigate his high-profile divorce from Gisele Bündchen without losing a significant portion of his fortune, estimated at around $300 million. In a surprising twist, it was revealed that Brady does not legally own any assets. During the divorce proceedings, when Gisele sought half of his property, the response from the court was startling. Tom Brady owns nothing. This outcome was the result of Brady having legally transferred all his possessions into his mother's name. This strategic move left Gisele without any legal claim to the assets she believed were jointly owned. The revelation that Brady had effectively shielded his wealth by placing everything under his mother's name has raised eyebrows and may set a precedent in how high net worth divorces are contested. The situation leaves Gisele in a challenging position as she looks to secure a financial settlement that would support her lifestyle post-divorce. As the legal battle unfolds, it will be closely watched to see how Gisele Bündchen responds to this unexpected obstacle.
Now, first thing I'm going to say is, I don't know. I don't know if this is legitimately true, but this is what's been going viral, right? This is what's been said going on lately, right? Now, if this is indeed true, if Tom Brady then intelligently maneuvered his assets out of his name and put it in his mom's name, another consistent strategy that we've seen from another successful athlete accomplish. It's really intriguing, though. It's really intriguing just to hear it broke down that way. Because I don't know if he really got away with this, but if he was able to accomplish this, right? This is important, right? This is important. If he was able to accomplish this, two things come to mind, right? Two things come to mind is this. I am in utter shock at the type of support that I've seen for his ex-wife, because I'm gonna say ex at this point, they're not together, get from people. I can't believe he did that to you. Mind-blowing. This is the same woman that we found out that was cheating on him with the trainer. And let me tell you why it's even worse. Because we don't know nothing about Tom Brady and him getting caught up in anything. Just her. And let me tell you why it's worse. You know what most women with money say? I'm fine with signing a prenup, but we're going to have a cheating clause. So women are saying, I got my own money. I'm fine with signing a prenup, but we're going to have a cheating clause, right? She would be the epitome of this. She actually is the cheater. And people still want her to be able to access Tom Brady's assets, right? Now, let me tell y'all why this moment in particular is why men say, you know what? Marriage might not be for them. And it's not solely based upon a man worrying about a woman wanting to take half his assets. I'm going to tell you why this is worse, right? I remember when we used to talk about Tom Brady, and we used to say, well, his wife is worth more than him. His wife makes more money than him. You would hear some ladies say that technically she's the breadwinner in the relationship. That's what you would. She technically the breadwinner in the relationship. She got more money than Tom. Now, let me tell y'all why this is disheartening. You know, one of my favorite people, right? One of my favorite people. Let me pull it up here, and then I'm gonna tie it all together for y'all. Okay. Oh, here we go. One of my favorite people is this guy right here.
I didn't think Wild 'N Out would be the billion-dollar conglomerate. I was just creating a show because Kevin Hart needed money to pay us.
Please welcome Nick Cannon.
Entrepreneur and rapper, actor, host, comedian, true superstar. Who's Nick Cannon?
I'm me.
Nick, you've been a pioneer. I read that one of your companies has generated more than $100 million.
That was just in our headphone sales. We have a tour that makes millions, a cruise line, restaurants. As a kid, I learned that I may not be the most talented person in the room, but I'll be the hardest worker in the room. That's how you get it. Some people play basketball, and there's basketball players. Don't try it. If you try it, it's not gonna work. Do it as if there's no other option. So by the time I was 17, I started writing for Keenan and Kel.
The youngest staff writer in TV history.
Yeah, I was like Harry Potter with the pen. And then Will Smith signed me. I was living my dream life, but I always felt like I had a ticking clock.
The latest on the health scare from Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon has lupus.
If you don't catch it and control it, you can lose your life pretty quickly.
You said that you wouldn't be alive right now if it wasn't for Mariah Carey.
Yeah, it makes you question, what are you going to do with the time that you have on this planet? What impact are you going to make? When you're not afraid of dying, you focus on living.
And then you dealt with the loss of your son at just 5 months old due to brain cancer.
You never know how strong you are until it's the only option.
See through you better stop this nonsense. See through you always causing trouble. Every time I see her, she gonna come up here and say, well, Giselle was not cheating. You lie. She calling me a liar basically by saying Giselle was cheating, even though we all saw it was going down with the trainer, right? And then she gonna have the audacity to go in here and say Tom Brady was cheating with one of them nannies or something, right? They ain't got no evidence for this, but she gonna go out there and say it anyway. I can't believe you, okay? But let me tell you, Nick Cannon is one of my favorite business minds. He does not get the credit that he truly deserves. His life is like literally a movie. It's like literally a movie. We spend too much time studying the wrong things from people. That if you look at what he has accomplished in business alone, you should be amazed. She probably should have a museum for him, to be honest. I'm going to just say it. We should probably have a museum for what he's been able to accomplish and how it truly, if people were truly interested about the acumen and the success, that they would probably study him more, right? But they focus on other things that are probably not that important, right? But the reason I bring the great Nick Cannon up is because the issue that I have with Giselle trying even to access any assets of Tom Brady is it's disgusting. It's truly disgusting because you know what women say? Why do men of money go for women that don't have money? Why do men with money don't become equally yoked or pick women on their level. And they talking financially when they say that, by the way. Because you get a situation like Giselle and Tom. Think about that. Yeah, that's right, C-Dude. We don't know nothing about what you're trying to talk about. We unless you give me some solid evidence, send it to my IG. If you don't give me no solid evidence, we don't want to hear it. We don't believe you. You need more people. But when you look at what Nick Cannon did, right? Because we all know Mariah Carey got more money than Nick. They said, Nick, why you ain't going after Mariah money? He said, I got my own money. I don't want her money. I got my own money. That's what Nick said. Now you're dealing with Giselle, who has more money, and she goes, I still want some of what Tom got going on. Y'all don't find that problematic? She said, my source is TMZ. I'm done with you. You don't find that problematic that a person that has more, could you imagine if a man had more money and then say, you know what, I want some of your money too? We could never pull this off. So I think it's becoming extremely dangerous. And the weaponization of marriage is scaring a lot of guys. It's like, yo, even if I picked a woman with money, you still coming after my money and you got more money than me. It's given that it's not an effective thing for men to do. Every strategy that men have tried, the only thing that worked is putting money into their mother's name. And to be honest with you, ladies, you know what's so funny when I think about that? A lot of women say, I want to see the relationship a guy has with his mom, right? And then I was thinking about this all day. I'm like, you imagine if you ask a guy, would you give your mom everything? Would you leave everything to your mom? He's like, heck no, I don't trust her like that. So then you got a guy that don't trust his mom very much. Could you imagine if a guy told you, I trust my mom, I give her everything, every penny in my name, I trust her completely? Well, having a good relationship with your mom now gives men the opportunity to just put everything in her name. And they're like, yeah, we can get married. And a lot of women, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think women trust their mom that much to let them put everything in their name. Because y'all think y'all mom going to go shopping with the money that y'all put in their name. Because I haven't heard a woman do that yet. I haven't heard a woman navigate like that and say, I'm going to put these assets in my mom's name. Because y'all afraid y'all mom going to spend y'all money. Y'all afraid y'all mom going to go shopping on y'all dime. And I think she actually will too. But y'all not really put that work in. So for the men, this is actually an opportunity for us to look at. This has got to be the strategy going forward. Women like, oh, you want to get married? Absolutely. Yep. Mom, take all this the day before we get married. I don't care. You go. Now, yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah. Now she's stacking all this money. And she's like, dang. She thinking she about to cash in after she put her Janet Jackson 5 years in. Y'all know how Janet Jackson did that 5 year with the billionaire guy in another country and got that 100 M's and dip. Yeah, y'all might not remember that. So y'all be having your own strategy, and the guys can't fall for it no more. Now guys are men are finding every possible way to not get put in these circumstances. Even getting a woman that got more money than them is not working. So ladies, do you not understand that her actions are actually hurting women? Because a lot of women that do well and have money want men that got money. So when y'all want a man that got money, he say, look, I'm messing with a girl with money, with no money. I got to take what comes with. The difference is if I even take a chick with money, she's still coming after me. She's still coming after me. So at this point, it just ain't safe for men. It just ain't safe for men, okay? And I know y'all think it's just, oh, these men, it's always these guys. I want me a God-fearing man. Okay, so that's what they always say. I hear them. Well, if you ask a God-fearing man, I can find one for you. Let me see if I can find one for you. God-fearing man, you know, someone that lived, that breathed that Bible, right? Let me see if I can find one for you. Let me think of a name. Oh, got it. See, you women don't pay as well. Most women do not have more money than they man. Stop that. Y'all may be out earning the guy y'all not with, but most of y'all not out earning the guy that y'all with. Y'all got to stop this nonsense. We really study this stuff now, and let's be not. It's not definitely substantially. I'm sorry, him making 80 and you making 90 is not a difference. I'm sorry to tell y'all because according to y'all makeup costs a lot of money. So the guy, he already saving money on makeup costs. So your 90,000, his 80,000 is a wash. I'm sorry to tell y'all that it ain't that much. It ain't that much changing. So just to inform y'all on that, you have to substantially out earn a man for you to be having this argument. At least maybe $60,000, $100,000 more, and we can have a conversation. But anywhere within the range is like 10,000, 15,000. That's not a huge lifestyle shift. So I don't want to hear those women talking about, yeah, we have to pay too. No, we don't want to hear it. Even Sierra and Russell, it ain't close. But the point being is that even guys are trying to be strategic and they're trying to go with women with more money. But ain't nothing working. We even talked to some of these God-fearing men. Let me find one. Oh, I found one. I found one of those guys y'all looking for. You ever heard of a guy named Kirk Franklin? Have you ever heard of a guy named Kirk Franklin? Okay. If you don't believe us, maybe you'll listen to him.
I believe that marriage has been weaponized in Western Christianity. Giving has been weaponized in Western Christianity. Sexuality has been weaponized. For example, any woman listening to this can attest in our culture. Don't be no 30, 35-year-old single black woman and go to the family reunion. All the older women are going to do them. They're going to look at you and wonder, why you not married?
Where your man at? Where your kids at?
Like it's a prerequisite for identity and value that if you don't have a man, if you don't have kids, that something about you is broken. Do you understand how dysfunctional these messages are?
Yeah.
And how we super spiritualize these messages. Paul said, but marriage is a necessary distraction. I have many friends that were in ministry at church, and the church has told them, if you're going to be in ministry, you can't be single. We're not going to let you work with the youth ministry if you're single. You can't do this. I believe that marriage.
I'm going to mind my business. I ain't got nothing to say to Kirk Franklin. I'm mind my business. Y'all argue with Kirk Franklin if you want to. I don't want to. I just want to talk about how this is a scary thing in my estimation if this turns out to be true, in that she's coming after his money. She got more. You can't have more money than a man and come after his money. That ain't right. Let good old Tom Brady keep his money. Okay. And let me tell y'all why it's so hurtful. I'm going to tell y'all why it's so hurtful. I couldn't imagine, and even in the darkest times, that a man with means was dealing with a woman with means, some means, would ever require her to pay any money if they divorce. Most men with money, you know what they tell you? Just give me my child. You ain't got to pay nothing. I'll do it myself. That's what men with money be telling y'all. Look. Y'all know y'all struggling. You can't take it at y'all. Just give my child. I ain't gonna put you on child support or nothing like that. Just give me my child. I'll take care of them. So if you already rich, Giselle, what you need you have more than enough money to take care of your kids by yourself. By yourself. But this is why we don't trust y'all. We just don't trust y'all, right? Because y'all scaring us. Even with more money, we can't even trust y'all. Y'all coming after us. And let me tell y'all why it's the biggest problem, right? Giselle want to mess around and be mad at Tom because he didn't want to end his NFL career early. Well, it's within reason why he would not want to end his NFL career early. And I'm going to tell y'all why. How many times do you see a woman? No, how many times do you see an NFL player do anything after their career is over? Most of them don't do nothing. So most of their life is everything football. They given up everything from the moment they was 5, 6 years old, playing little Mighty Mice, all that. And it's been driven to play football. So they have mostly no identity outside of playing football. And they retire 30 to 40 years before any of us do. See, at 40, they done. For us, we still going at 70. Most people not. How many of y'all gonna retire when y'all 65? Don't answer that, y'all. We already know the answer. They already raising the retirement to like 67 now. So the point being is he can't quit. He 44, 45. He don't know what else he gonna do. Like this all his life is. What about models like she is? How many models do you see transition that career? I don't really know many women that went from modeling to something else, especially supermodels. You're just a supermodel. You don't really transition your career, and it has a early shelf life, just like sports do. So a person not wanting to retire before they given everything that they can is normal to me. Why would I, if I could play one more year and I know I can do it, I want to be able to walk away and be confident and comfortable with my decision. Most people don't want to be able to walk away knowing that they can still give more. Most people don't want to be able to walk away knowing that they still have the ability to play, because when it's over for them, they be 41 years old. Most of us when we hit 40, we just getting into our lives. Because like y'all said, people in their 20s, they just children. So when you get in your 30s, late 30s, you're about to hit 40, you really just waking up. You really just getting your life started, honestly. So I never understood why she kept pushing that. But my honest opinion is she was messing with the trainer dude a long time. She was messing with him a long time. I don't believe she waited until her divorce papers was finalized and said, all right, I'm willing to see you now that everything is over. Like a movie would. I can't mess with you. I have a husband. And then in the movie, right when it's finalized, she goes, when can I see you? We don't believe you. We believe you was messing with that trainer way before your marriage was actually over. And the women will argue for you, well, they were separated. Yeah, no. Sorry if I know. We ain't going with that. T.O. in the building says cheating, got more money, and she still wants his money. Laughing out loud. Yeah, this is why I'm a little irritated by it. I normally don't care too much about celebrities, but because we can take this moment and extrapolate to our own circumstances, this is kind of bad for women. They think it's a win because they're like, yeah, he still should pay. When you have that $400 million, I don't care if you hate that man guts. You shouldn't need a penny from him. You have so much money, you can raise those kids on your own and pay for everything yourself. But y'all still be doing, and he's still going to take care of his kids, so that's regardless. But you still coming after the man money? You still coming after the man money. I'm sorry, it frustrates me. I don't like it, not one bit. I don't like we have to resort as men to hiding money in our mother's name to survive. I do not like it. Because men are running out of ways to, you know what men will do? They be like, you know what? I do want to do this. So how many different ways do I have to run into a wall? All right, so I'm gonna mess with a chick that ain't got as much money as me. She might respect the fact that I took care of her, make sure that she good, pay for everything, real man's man. And then she go, money ain't everything. You wasn't there. I want a divorce. Like, dang, man, I tried it. Then you get one of those working women. She got a job. You're not making as much as you. You still paying for everything, but she working. She tell you, I got a career too. I deserve to have a life too. And I don't feel like my life ever was truly fulfilling because I was focused on being your wife and a mother. And even though I worked, I never could build my career. I wanted a divorce to focus on my happiness and my life. I want to focus on my happiness and my life. That be happening more than y'all want to give credit to. Y'all know that viral video? Y'all know that viral video when they talking about that woman that did that? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'll show you the video because sometimes y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. This video here, right? Listen up.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids. We had been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties. And then the goals that I had for myself would come last. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, you know, relocate to California as a family. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. And when it all hit the fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunities started to come my way. It has been an extremely long journey of healing.
I can't listen to no more. I can't listen to no more. Because this, what you want me to tell the men? If the men come in, they have a meeting, okay? They have a meeting of the minds and say, men, let's have a conversation. What should we do? Should we keep doing this marriage thing? Yeah, you know, we should definitely. Wait, you saw what happened with Tom Brady? Oh, yeah, might be right. Might not want to do that. Is Tom Brady the one when he was messing with that chick that got more money than him and still wanted his money? Yeah, that's the one. Dang. The supermodel one? The woman that can get any man she want and she still want his money? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. What about the soccer player? Oh, yeah, they cut his chick tried to get his money. She tried to leave him when he was in legal trouble. And he put the money in his mom's name, and that's how he survived. Got it. So that's the only strategies we're gonna have at this point. Grizz in the building says we got the notification today. About time. You know, YouTube don't love me. You don't get no love from YouTube, but it's okay. Because the work shall still be done. Tio says women who defend this are just bad-ish crazy. Well, Tio, it's funny you should say that. Because I'm guessing that maybe no women is defending this. Because they're like, nah, this ain't right. Like even us as women, we know better than this. There is absolutely no woman that's running up and down TikTok talking about how Tom Brady needs to make sure he takes care of his wife, right? There's absolutely no woman doing that. There's no way we can find videos with 1 million views of somebody doing it. Oh, I found a video. You know, Tio, listen to what the video is titled. Just because you can't see it, so I'm going to read it to you, right? This is what it says. Tom Brady used his wife Giselle to help his career, but won't pay her in the divorce. Now, she wearing her sunglasses. Shout out to her. Nice tattoo. I see you doing your thing. You got the sunroof. I'm sure it's one of them nice cars that you work so hard for. But I just want to say, you really believe he used his wife for his career? How? How many touchdowns did she throw? How many? How many workouts did she do? How? I really would like to study the female brain so I could truly understand how they can get this perspective and we don't understand this. Like, because we on 2 different planets right now. You think she helped him with his career? Even if she was a great mother, which I can't say she is or not, he could do something that a lot of guys that have good moms he could do what Chris Brown do. Hey, mom, help a brother out. Look, make sure when I get my kids, we go to court together and talk about, yeah, I got them. If we put the assets in our mother's name, we definitely can navigate our mom being a responsible guardian and supporter of our children. So we got, mom, look here, take care of the children. I'm going to get you a nanny. We got the money. So you being a mom, and I'm not knocking that because it's a very difficult job, okay? But had you not been able to do the job, had you said, I don't want these kids. I had them, but I don't want them, like we've seen some people do. I'm not talking about Dwayne Wade's baby mama. That's a whole nother story. He could have had his mama do it and gave her a nanny for support. 2 nannies if necessary. And if Tom Brady's mom made him, I'm sure she could do okay with his kids. So how did she make Tom Brady's career? Now, we're going to press play, and I want to hear the answer because I got to know how you came to this conclusion.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So usually I don't get into Blanco people's business.
You don't?
Y'all don't know what Blanco people, you took Spanish in high school. Stop playing. You know what Blanco is. You know the color Blanco. You know Negro, you know Blanco. Anyway, I don't really usually get into their business, right? But this was a subject that I had to talk about. So Tom Brady sat up there and had all of his assets and everything he had in his mama name. So now the divorce is going through, and Giselle, whatever her name is, the model wife.
How you don't know what her name is?
They've been married for like decades. She wanted half, and rightfully so, because I would be honest with you, a lot of y'all, be trying to act like Tom Brady was a goat on his own, not understanding that he was what a bruja blanca, a white.
Ladies, are y'all ever going to defend the men and say, we need to stop this nonsense? You really want to give her the Michelle Obama credit, where you like, Barack couldn't have been president. We is president. Me and Barack, we a package deal. We is president. No other first lady ain't never been we is president. But still, you trying to tell me that she gets the credit for his success? And let me tell you why I'm disappointed, okay? I'm disappointed. Do you know how many quarterbacks is married and ain't going to the Hall of Fame? I could have T.O., I could have Grizz, I could have them do research right now and pull up all the quarterbacks that's in the NFL and married, and they trash. Backup QBs married. They not Tom Brady. So how is what you're saying even plausible? How do you insert her and go, he would not be him without her? How? I'll give you Mariah Carey because Nick out of his own mouth said she saved him. So I give you that, even though I ain't going to say she made his career, she at least saved him, okay? How? How do y'all fix y'all lips every chance y'all get to go to bat for somebody to get a man's money? After y'all paraded on the internet to call Tom Brady a kept man and say he's not even the breadwinner in his relationship. So y'all take an opportunity to try to in a sense demean a man and say you ain't even the breadwinner, even though we know he getting crazy money. Even though we know he getting crazy money, she got more money than him and she coming after him. It's crazy. And you saying she made his career? Okay, she might sell this to us. Let's listen to it. She might sell it to us.
She wanted half, and rightfully so, because I would be honest with you, a lot of y'all, be trying to act like Tom Brady was a goat on his own, not understanding that he was what a bruja blanca, a white witch. He even said it in one of his therapy sessions or something. They was working on him. He was laying out on the table, and he said it about his wife doing spell work and helping him and this and that. He admitted to it. So at the end of the day, this woman gave up her multi-million-dollar modeling career to be his wife, have children, to care for the children. He promised her that he was going to retire, and he lied. He lied. Basically that's what she was saying. That was the reason for the divorce. It wasn't nothing else. It was because that he did not want to live up to their agreement. He said that he will retire and he will become a family, just be there. He retired and recanted and went back. The man lied to his wife. And on top of that, everything he had it in his mama name. That's just because he didn't trust her. You got a man, you got a husband, and you find out that everything he had, all his assets are in his mother's name. He never trusted you. He used her. Because if you think about it, now all of y'all non-believers, all these religious fanatics.
So now he used her. So he used her because he never trusted her. Is it fair to say his trust or his lack of trust was properly what's the word I'm looking for? His discernment when it came down to trust is accurate? Is it fair to say, dang, you know what? Hindsight, he might be right. He probably was right not to trust her, seeing as when she didn't know that the money was not there, not to be taken, she was ready to try to get some of his stuff. So he was all within his right. There is no way, and this is my honest opinion, that any woman in the world believes that if she married a guy that was worth more money than her, let's just throw out a number. Let's say she was worth $100 million and he was worth $400 million. There's not a woman on this planet that believed that a man would go after her money. It's not a woman on this planet that'd be like, you know what? He might come after my money. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got 3-4 times as much money as me. Not a woman on this planet. Man, look, Janet Jackson's so smart. She went and married one and basically did the 5-year and I'm out plan and got 100 M's. And he just go ahead. You know what? He could have said, let me get some of your music rights, Janet. Let me get some access to this. He didn't do that. He gave her 100 M's and moved on with his $1 billion life. I can't believe you are actually sitting here supporting this nonsense. Can y'all believe she went on her own TikTok to advocate for Miss Giselle? When there's so many other women you could be advocating for. So many other women that actually had no money at all. And the guy was trying to be cheap and not give her no money, even though they know she ain't got none and she needs some help. You want to advocate for a woman that got more money than him. And y'all wonder why men might have trust issues. Sorry, I can't do the Drake. But you might wonder why that's the case. Okay, Grizz in the bill says we got to stop putting women on the back for simple attendance. Oh, he said we got to stop patting women on the back for simple attendance. That's 70% of the time they don't even maintain. We encouraging the poorest, fellas. I 100% agree. We give like an A for attendance to women. We think and we care about them more just because they're around. You could be together 5 years and be like, we've been together 5 years. You know what? She must be an important one. She must really care about me. Just the attendance alone is what we using for criteria. I agree with that, Grizz. We are definitely giving too much to just showing up there. I think in a job that's kind of fair to a degree, but I think we've been giving it away too long, to the point where we got women advocating for a woman with more money. They would never support a man that got more money to beg a woman for. Even when a man got less money, like a Mary J. Blige and her man, if he come call, can I get some of that money that we built together? Oh, you was a loser. You didn't really do nothing for the. We can't trust y'all. Y'all will do anything to try to, if a man does the right thing, still take away his opportunity, and we will not stand for it.
Radical people understand there's more spirits than the Holy Spirit out here. Okay, and there's a lot of people that mess with that stuff. I don't personally. I have family members that's all into that or whatever. I had an aunt in Puerto Rico. She was a big time Santeria. That lady had 8 husbands. 8 husbands. And they all died. Yeah. She was big time in it, and she even had the gift of healing. My mother went down and she was sick. She went to Amelia's house. Amelia touched her, said whatever. And my mama said she laid down. When she woke up, she felt 100% better. So there are people out here that do that type of stuff. Tom Brady's wife was one of them. That's why he was the GOAT. And if you really think about it, when she left him and he went back to playing football, his skill set declined. Like his game was not the same.
Yo, this is wild. This is wild. You really believe that the guys that are performing at the highest levels, since they was playing pee-wees, since they was playing midgets, you telling me that the women that say, good job, I believe in you, you can do more, they the reason why you are a Hall of Famer or not? Then how come these so supportive women that are married to guys that are second string players, how come they're not propelling, like pushing them to elite status? How you gonna say the last year he went back, he fell off a cliff? The man was like 45 years old. It's like arguing if Giselle tried to go out there and be the top supermodel again, that she gonna go back out there and get the top dollars. Man, this is huge discouraging. And I can't believe she's trying to sell us on this, y'all. I can't believe it.
When she was gone, when she removed herself and was no longer a part of his life like that, his game was not the same. And eventually it forced him into a second or third. I don't know how many times he tried to retire, but for the final time, he had to, because his game was all off. So at the end of the day, ladies, if you got a man and you don't know nothing about his financials, you don't know nothing about where the assets are, who's under, who's the beneficiary or none of that, that man does not trust you. And if a man has to put things in his mama's name, he don't trust the woman that he's with, because if you have a wife, your wife is supposed to be your support system. You ain't got no fucking business putting shit in your mama name unless you married a woman that you don't trust.
So wait. So your argument is that it's not a good idea to put something in his mama's name, because technically, if he put something in his wife's name while they married, you have less protection. Let's just say somebody outside of the husband or the wife wanted to get access to the money. Well, if they can target both of y'all, then y'all both at risk. But if it ain't in neither of y'all names, then it's actually better for y'all. But we're not going to get into all that right now. The sad part about this is you keep hinging this all on trust, right? How many women be telling a man, oh, this how much money in my bank account, let me give you my passwords? How many men got the passwords to their woman's bank account? You know what they say? A real man don't even care about a woman's money, because that money don't count to them. A real man survive without a woman's money. Well, look here. This woman's so rich. What does she need to care about the assets that where Tom Brady's money is? How can you justify a woman worth $300-400 million prying around looking for a man that's worth $150 to $200 million? Oh, yeah, I want to know where all your money is. Why does she have her own money to still be dependent or caring about another man's money? Y'all said, I make my own money so I don't have to care about another man's money, so I can make my decisions outside of struggle love. Outside of struggle love. I don't have to deal with no struggle love because I make my own money, so I can pick the man that I want because I have money. I don't have to be hoping that he can feed me. So what's all this? Why you're always coming back to the struggle aspects? No. She don't need to care about Tom Brady money. For what? She got her. What kind of person, what kind of individual would y'all be like, yo, I know I'm rich, but I want to take more money from you? It's crazy to me. But you know what? Anything for the sisterhood. Anything for the sisterhood.
Point blank, period. And men that deal with or marry women that they don't trust, 9 times out of 10, they just using those women.
Really?
They just using them.
How?
Because if you think about it, why would Tom Brady, you done been married to this woman for decades. Like y'all been together for a long time. It was okay when she was helping you and you was the GOAT, you was out here, winning Super Bowls, everybody giving you your accolades. And a lot of people don't understand when you deal with athletes.
He earned those accolades. Stop saying people give you. In sports, they don't give men nothing. The men's sports are the apex predators of everything. It is the highest level of competition is men's sports. It is the highest level of competition. We don't give no awards for you being able to slap the backboard for a layup. But we doing that in the WNBA. We over there like, ooh, she slapped the backboard. So no, don't you undermine his accolades in any way. He earned them while performing against the greatest and the elite of talent. So stop acting like they was giving them away. He earned them. You disrespectful. We was talking about we said this about a woman. Well, if we start taking away her accomplishments and attributing it to a man, could you imagine in this day and age a woman has accomplished something? Let's take a striking figure right now. Kamala Harris, Kamala, right? Oh, she would not even be up for presidency if it wasn't for her husband. If her husband wasn't opening these doors, getting her into places that she could never, ever get without being married to him, she would never be in a position to be president. As a matter of fact, some of her abilities to speak well and handle the pressure is the fact that she married this man. He's the one that's been put holding her down in all these situations, not taking the spotlight, not grabbing the microphone to talk about his greatness while allowing her to shine. Imagine if we was doing stuff like that. Oh, you know what they're going to say? Oh, y'all men just hate black women. Because we already hearing it now. Even though when a black man of success, if he go and marry a white girl, they never let him live it down. I can't think of one black guy that they love so much that did not marry a sister. I can't think of one. But this lady that's running for the presidency, oh, they don't even care that she got a white. They don't even care. They're like, we don't even talk about her. They don't even care that she didn't bring a man up with her. The hypocrisy is ginormous. And I know y'all wish men just, be quiet, shut up, and just work. But we don't do that in this day and age. We talk about our emotions and our feelings, okay? We don't just bottle it up. We do what was requested. We speak. We say what's bothering us, and we just being honest. And what she's saying right now is mad disrespectful to Tom Brady. Mad disrespectful.
And, you was the GOAT. You was out here, winning Super Bowls. Everybody giving you your accolades. And a lot of people don't understand when you deal with athletes are driven by ego.
So
the better that they are in the sport that they play in, the bigger the ego. And you just got to deal with that. A lot of these so-called athletes, they don't really want to retire. It usually is an injury that forces them to retire because they love the ego stroke that being who they are gives them. That's it. That's all.
Crazy.
Tom Brady didn't. He probably told her everything she wanted to hear. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna retire. We're gonna this and that. We're gonna be a family. He told her all that because he wanted her to keep doing what she was doing for him in the spirit world. If you don't believe that, just because you don't believe and you're not knowledgeable about it does not make it not true. Just because you ain't never seen it happen in real time doesn't mean that it has not happened. Understand this. I am spiritually gifted. I have seen certain things that I could.
Is she one of these earthy chicks? Is she one of these earthy chicks that talk about the spirit world? That she said she was doing spiritual things. Fellas, can y'all please tell me what we missing out on? What spiritualness that our women ain't giving us that we missing out on? Because if Tom Brady, who could hire any woman to work for him. The girl that got the tarot cards, she can come in. The girl, you know what I mean, that throw the water on you. I'll go. Like, he can hire all of them. What was she? What spiritual stuff that she was doing? What was she doing? I can't believe people get away with this nonsense. I really, really can't. I really can't believe people get away with this nonsense. I can't believe this stuff. I cannot. Grizz says Brady had 3 rings before they were married. I did not know that, actually. I didn't know he had 3 rings before they was married. So basically what you said was he was already a Hall of Famer before they even got married? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You telling me he was going to the Hall of Fame before they even got married? And this woman up here yelling and screaming at us that he didn't trust her, which we found out. Look, better than safe than sorry, right? I can't even argue that he did not trust her. You know why? Let me give you an. How many of y'all would actually say it's smart for him to get a prenup? It would be smart for him to get a prenup, right? Most of y'all would say it would be smart for her to get a prenup. As a matter of fact, I haven't met one woman, not one singular woman, since we've been on these YouTube streets that has advocated for a woman with more money than her man to not have a prenup. I haven't seen one of them. Every single one's like, well, she should get a prenup. I mean, she does have a lot of money. Everyone. I haven't seen no woman say, no, I don't think it's right that she gets a prenup. Everyone be like, get a prenup. So even in the absence of the prenup, you think he should have had one at least. You think he should have had one at least. It just so happened is he don't have no assets in his name because Tom Brady don't want nothing. He's like, I don't really want none of that. I did all this for my mom. Can't take nothing away from him. This is crazy. I got to go find out this spiritual world that she's talking about, y'all.
Could not explain that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with that stuff because people don't understand when you dib and dab in that, there's a contract. And eventually that contract will be up. A lot of people have sold their soul playing with that stuff. And yet it gives you a little edge in the beginning. But understand this, what it takes from you is not worth what you get from it. Anytime a man has to do things behind your back, especially a man that you married to, if he's putting things in his mother's name, he has to work and move behind your back. He does not trust you. And if he's with you and he does not trust you, he's just, it's obvious it's something about you that he's getting from you. He's using you. Because what is a marriage without trust? How is it that you married to a woman that you have children by and she does not know anything about your assets? She's not able to, and then you want to sit up there and say, well, it's to protect my assets, but she has your children. She has your children. So you just.
What does that mean? Can somebody clarify she has your children? What does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody clarify this for me. What does that? She has your children. I hear that so much. My freaking brain is spinning. What does that mean? What does that mean? Broke guys got children too. So what does that mean? I really don't understand this.
Just thinking that she's not supposed to get anything. And I just say this. If you're not knowledgeable about spirit work, then don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe, then that's good for you. Because the less you know, the better off you are.
Yeah, we don't know.
A lot of people that practice that stuff, they are fanatical, just like religious people are fanatical.
Okay.
They get all off into that, but not understanding that contract. Whatever it is that you have in the spirit world is going to take from you 10 times more in the physical. Meaning that a lot of times your health will suffer from the contract that you didn't written up in the spirit world. Those of us who are spiritually gifted, those of us who understand about that, know this. And you know I'm not lying. It's a threefold law. And whatever contract that's written in the spirit world, 9 times out of 10, when that contract is up, and it's time to collect in the physical, your health may fail, your finances gonna go under. A lot of these people in the entertainment business, a lot of these celebrities are big time in that, and their contract is up. That's why you see a lot of them falling now. We just seen one. I ain't gonna even say his name, but his contract is up. There's a couple of other people whose contract up, and you gonna see them fall. That's what happens. You know, when you sell your soul for fame or fortune or whatever, understand is you writing up a contract that eventually, when that contract expires, everything you got is gonna be taken from you and more. You better be hopeful and pray that your life doesn't get taken from you, because that's what happens. And I'm not gonna even lie to you, Tom Brady looks sick. I ain't wishing nothing on nobody. I'm quite sure he dibbling dabbling in that booger sugar because he need that little, you know, that little boost.
I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. She really did this. She really advocated for, she called it the Blanca folks. Just to throw, well, how to say you're throwing dirt on my own name. I just can't believe this stuff. I can't. No matter how many times I listen and try to understand, they do this to us every time. Okay, Grid says, women, I can birth a person. I deserve everything. Women, when you put all your assets in the name of a woman that's directly responsible for your life, how could you do that? I'm entitled to that money. I breathe and slept in this house. You bought us. You know what? That's a heck of a good point. I thought about that, but the way you said it actually hits a lot harder, okay? Yes, I have 100% been on these YouTube streets and talk, and they will say, yo, mama gave birth to you. I didn't have, like, women really get offended. They really get offended, okay? When we be like, so what, you gave birth, whoop-de-doo. What? Can you do it? Can you give birth? You're a man. Like, they be getting all offended. So you're right. His mom gave birth to him. She deserved everything. He went and gave her everything, and you still mad at him. Yeah, this is a lose-lose situation. Guys is going to continue to rewrite the rules because we don't like the experiences that we're receiving. We sick of this nonsense. We sick of y'all finding ways to defend these women with all this money, and you still finding ways to defend them. You still finding ways to defend them. Stuff frustrates me, man. This is really frustrating. I can't believe they did my guy Tom like this. You know what? You know what? Let me play this video because this video is funny to me. I'm gonna play this video because this stuff kind of remind me of things like this. Just listen to this.
See what she up to.
I love this video.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? This Cornell. The guy you gave your number to earlier?
Yeah, hi.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. What type of woman are you?
To be honest with you, I'm more of a masculine type of female. Hello?
You see that? You see how he handled that? Yeah, so tell me about yourself. I'm a masculine. Nah. See, that is what y'all call a decisive decision. Yeah, we done. Yeah, we are. That's it. The second he heard that, he was done. And we got to respect the brothers that know what they want, okay? Respect the brothers that know what they want. Don't give her a second chance.
Hello?
Hey, I didn't know if the phone disconnected. The connection must be bad.
Oh, no, I hung up.
Why you hang up?
You said you was a man, right?
No, I said I was masculine, a masculine female.
Okay, what does that even mean?
It means like, I take care of my own bills. I do a lot of things myself. I'm more independent. I don't rely on a man for much.
Yeah, there we go. So guys, y'all been waiting for the answer. It means I'm independent. I pay my own bills. That's what it means, guys. So y'all been struggling all these years trying to figure out what it means. She just answered it. She just answered it. She paid her own bills. That's what make her masculine.
Oh, you one of those. Well, let me tell you like this. I don't think paying your own bills makes you masculine or nothing like a man. I just think it makes you a responsible adult in this society.
I mean, I guess. I mean, really what I'm saying is I'm just waiting for the right man to come into my life to where I can operate in my feminine energy, basically.
I mean, if you feminine, shouldn't you naturally just already be like that? Why would you wait for a dude to be like that?
You see, this is what I'm talking about. You see how sassy that answer is, and you see how sassy you talking to me?
What?
You can't really handle a woman like me, to be quite honest.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with handling you. You know, nobody just want to deal with that hyper independency stuff in a relationship. You know, it's supposed to be a partnership.
You know what? You just mad I'm more alpha than you.
Girl.
Hanging up.
This generation doomed.
That's pretty much the sum of what's been going on. If y'all confused, that's pretty much the sum of what's been going on. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You see, we got the answers to y'all questions today. All right, we got the answers. Let me find this other video I've been meaning to play real quick. Where's it at? No, here it is. Let me pull it up. Now, first thing we got to say is let me drink some water first. Hold on. Frustrated. Okay. Listen to what this young lady said that I couldn't believe it. Listen to this.
To this day, I still don't understand how you will see the baddest girl you've ever seen. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. The girl is stunning. And then you see her boyfriend, and he looks like a Monsters, Inc. character. How did you get over there, baby girl?
Now, you see what I mean? Do you see how comfortable ladies are just saying how ugly a guy is? Do you see how a man that's in a taking he ugly? Like, you see how comfortable they is? But if a man go out and say a woman ugly, you know, why do y'all care? You're not in a relationship with her. Like, it's just the frustration that men will have to get having to honestly have these conversations, knowing we playing a losing game, is remarkable. And just in conversation, just being genuine is really not working. But the reason why you see a woman with a guy that looks like the guy from Monsters, Inc., right, is because he's producing something that she desires. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. You're supposed to be the smartest person on the planet. That ain't, even I could figure this out. Why does that dog sit there and let you just treat him that way? Because you feed it. Because y'all ever seen a dog, like, it will let the owner just boop, 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 but like all the way, just not fight back at all. You know what? Feed it. Feed it. I ain't never seen the owner get that kind of leeway that don't feed the dog. You feed it. So this man that you might not find attractive, because remember, when it comes to like attraction, that's subjective. But if we say you a 3 or something, I don't think that's fair because it's subjective. We tired of these one-sided arguments, but fair enough. She with him because he got money. Okay. All us guys already know the answer. He got money. That if I see a guy that's y'all that she would say he an ugly looking guy, because I wouldn't say it because I wouldn't care, right? And I see him with a bad so-called bad woman, I'd be like, he probably got money. I probably got money. So that's the normal default. So we already got our answer, right? That's the answer. Why? Because he's producing something that she desires. But you know, I guess when you independent and make your own money, you don't get to pick for your own reasons, huh?
Oh! Are you okay? How did he bag you? Are you okay? He's funny, isn't he? It's always the funny.
The answer to your question is the way a guy can bag you is you're purchasable. See, most women will tell you if a man got money, I'll give him a chance. Yeah, you're purchasable. Yeah, money make you dance. Bands will make a dance. Bands will make a dance. Like most guy believes most women gonna dance for bands. We understand that money make them do things that men without money can't make them do to a degree. There's just another level when you utilize money, and I'm just sorry. That's why. I don't know why y'all be so confused with this stuff. I don't. I get it from the jump. It makes sense to me. I don't be as confused as everybody else do. I don't want to do that part. But oh man, I seen a wild video, y'all. It's not for this show, it's for another show. I seen a wild video though. Now, guys, don't be mad, but today is a short show for us today, okay? I have some stuff to take care of, okay? So I'm not able to do a longer show today. So this show is going to be a little bit shorter, but I just wanted to get my strong thoughts out about how my guy Tom Brady is being remarkably disrespected and how the threats that men are receiving when it comes down to this institution are constantly being challenged and we're put into less than advantageous positions, okay? So I wanted to get my thoughts out about that. Hopefully, Tom Brady is able to actually maneuver. Hopefully, Tom Brady is actually able to pull this off, and he's able to retain his money and retain his wealth in a very, very successful way. Because I don't know if this is really what it's going to come down to, but I really want to see. Okay, I really want to see if he can pull this off. Okay, Music Man in the building says more women going to hell for breaking covenant. More. Oh, that if they thought that they was going to go to hell for that, they probably would stop, but they don't think they're going to hell. Heck, they be saying, God gave me a sign that I had to leave my marriage. So you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. No, Grizz, there ain't no price. I just got to go, bro. I take care of some stuff, so I just wanted to get these thoughts out. But I appreciate the love. Always holding me down anyway. But we'll be back at it again later, guys. So you guys enjoy your night. Hopefully, I will see you guys later on. Get some sleep, get some water, and make sure you guys leave a like or dislike at the end of the show, okay? And until next time,